streaming Leah Live. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Okay, I think I'm ready. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm ready. We are waiting. I'm waiting for the raid. I'm just waiting for the raid. Come on, raid. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Anyone here yet? Anyone in the chat? Anyone in the chat? Say hi. Come on. Can you hear me? Is anyone there? Hello? Where's everybody? 2 minutes into my thing. Where's everybody? Where's the raid? Where's the fucking raid? Come on, raid me. Raid me, damn it. Let's fucking go. Who's after me? I should probably... Oh, fuck. I forgot to check to see who's after me. Damn it. That's the one thing I forgot. Who's after me? Yeah. Where's the raid? I'm waiting for you. Should I go in their chat and tell them I'm ready? Oh no, they just can't send it. Okay. Send it. Hey, okay. Yo, okay, let's transition here real quick. Hey, what's up everybody? Hey everybody, can you see me now? Can you see me now? Hey y'all. Mic level low. Okay, let me try to adjust it. I could talk into it better. Test, 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 test. Hey y'all. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. It's your girl, Jasmine, also known as Indigo, and we're gonna show you about how to play the Volkas. The first thing we're gonna do is get our dab rig and take a really big dab. So we got this electric dab rig. It's really great. It heats up really fast. And we're gonna get really stoned. And yeah, just put some dabs in there real quick. Oh yeah. So I got this cute little... Thanks, Aggie. It's heating up. It's heating up. Okay, now it's ready. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this is part of the Volta experience. Volca. I'm glad your clouds were bigger. Yeah, there's still, there's still a lot in there. Okay, but we're gonna... Our transition is to the camera. Actually, let's go back. Okay, I'm glad everyone's enjoying this the safety meeting portion. Oh shit, I think I put too much dabs in there. Okay, we're gonna keep working on that. We're gonna transition to the other camera. Okay. Okay, so over here we got the Volcas. Oh shit, my bad. Okay, Volcas, Volcas. Sorry for the shaky camera. Um, First we're gonna talk about the Volca Beats. The Volca Beats. It's really cool. So the Volcas, they have ribbon controllers. So you just touch them and they make noise. Oh yeah, I'm gonna take my hat off and put my headphones on. I gotta put on my headphones. Okay. So yeah, Volca Beats. See, let me see if I can put this camera somewhere better. I didn't really plan this. I signed up last minute. I need to find a place. I'm also holding the microphone. I need to find a place to put the microphone. Okay, yeah. So let's talk about how all the audio is routed up. That's another thing I forgot to talk about. So, who in the chat uses a audio interface? I'm high as fuck. I don't. I use this Boss 505 as my interface. I don't really use it for looping. I'm too high for that. But yeah, so I make loops on my Volcas, and the audio is routed to, not my hat, the Chaosilator Pro, which is routed to the KP3, which is routed to the 505. And then so when I make a loop on the Volca, if I do a loop on the Chaosilator, it also picks up the loops on the Volcas. If I make a loop on the KP3, it picks up the loops on the Chaosilator and the Volcas. So it's all like chained together like a snake. But the MIDI is all like an octopus, cause like I got this MIDI through, and the Boss 505 is my MIDI in, and I've got MIDI through to all the fucking chaos pads and the one Volca, because the Volcas they all sync together with the sync 3.5 millimeter cable, and so I just have one MIDI cable for the beats, and then the beats sends the clock to all the other Volcas. And oh yeah, the Volcas are also, because they're 3.5 millimeter outputs and inputs, I have the Bassel Dude mixer, which has patch cables using as like mixing them down into the chaos pads. Modular rig uses 4 audio mixers. Interesting. Anyways, let's do some more of the beats here. So a cool thing about the beats, and a few other Volcas have this feature. It's called step mode. So if you know, like, let's see, I'm just gonna erase the patterns. So like if you want like a 4 on the floor pattern, you can just like 1, 2, 3, 4, tap on there, and boom. So yeah. And then if you want to put like a snare, the snare is like really crappy on this fucking. This is a bad snare, but I use the clap as a snare most of the time. So I put that on like the 2 and the 4, and then on the backbeat, and then why is the kick so freaking loud? There's this thing called stutter, which is kind of neat. These two knobs. You lay the POV cam. So what's up, squirrel? Yeah, I totally didn't even think about how I was gonna do this, but I wanted the camera up closer to the Volcas, and I'm holding the camera and the microphone in the same hand. It's kind of ridiculous. Let's see. Hold on. So the stutter thing, it's default on global stutter, but you can turn that off by hitting the function and then tap in the global stutter button, and so it'll only do the instrument that you have selected. So let's say you want the snare to stutter, so you put like a snare on the last couple. What the fuck is happening? Why isn't it? Then yeah. So we put like a snare there, and then we can make like a snare roll. Yeah. So that's some neat things you can do with the stutter knob. You can do that with like the hi-hats too. You can also record. Sorry about sounding clippy. Let me turn on the microphone. And let's see. What's too loud? Is it the instrument? So anyways, Volca stutter. I talked about the stutter. What else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, the clap. There's freaking speed knob, so you can turn down the clap. You can change the pitch by speeding up and slowing down the clap sound. And you can do that with the claves too. And yeah, so you can. It's kind of like pitch bending, but it's just a speed knob. I don't even know if my camera is pointing at what I'm talking about. Can you guys? Yeah, okay. I'm looking over at OBS now, and it looks like I am pointing at the camera at the. Sweet. Toto Robin band hacked Ghosty. Thanks for that. I wasn't paying attention to the chat, but am I sounding clippy? That's still like the beats might be clipping. It might be like the stutter knob. That sounds like a clippy shit sometimes. So yeah, we can like do like crazy shit with the stutter knob. You can function, motion, record, stutter, and then you can like change. You can like record the stutter, the knob turns. You can do that with the stutter knobs and the speed knobs for the clap and clave and crash cymbal. The crash cymbal sounds really cool when you turn the speed down. Yeah, so you can record your little knob turns, which is fun. The Volca air horn, yeah. The Volca air horn. So yeah. How much time do I have? Oh my god, I spent like 15 minutes on that. We haven't even gotten to the bass yet. Okay, so here's the bass. Yeah, so the bass it's got a few knobs. One of them is hold on, let me erase this and play record a note. It's a ABC. Okay. Where did that come from? What the fuck? Anyways, so I went into step mode and turned off some of the steps. So you can turn the one note into 4 notes, and you can put it on the upbeat if you want. And yeah. So, and we got a few knobs here. We can turn on the envelope here with the function envelope. MPG on. That one. Sorry, my camera wasn't really pointing right. So, and that turns on these 4 knobs up here at the top. Decay, attack and decay, and cutoff. You also got this cutoff here, and this peak knob. This peak knob's pretty cool. The LFO knobs, they do things. There's also these pitch knobs that you can make like chords on, which is silly. Bass chords. Yeah. Okay. Shit, how much time do I have left? 10 minutes. Modular. Okay. Hold on a second. I need to do something. Okay, so the Volca Modular, it's got this thing that came with it. It tells you where all the which camera am I using right now? Tells you what all the little holes do. They're extremely tiny, so I can't really show them on camera because they don't use regular patch cables. They use micro patch cables, which are like tiny, like sewing needles that you stab into the synth, which is kind of intense and kind of metal. Here, let me grab one right now. See, this is what the patch cables looks like for the Volca Modular. You can't really see it. It'll stab you. You can stab yourself with them though. So yeah, the Volca Modular is like a great tool for assassins. If you ever need to stab someone, you got like a bag full of patch cables, you're good to go. You're good to go. So there's a few different patches that come with the on the back side of this thing, and a few basic patches. I kind of use a couple of them. And one of them is the LFO modulation, this one here. But instead of the source being what knob? What hole is that? Okay. Anyways, I put the source as the pitch, so that's why the pitch goes up and down a lot, because the LFO wave is patched into the synth pitch, into the pitch. And there's also this portamento patch here that I also use, but instead of using that one has the source as the pitch, but instead I use that one as the fold knob, which is basically how like angular or like grainy sounding the synth is. and that's like a randomly occurring whenever you hit the key. So that one triggers randomly, which is kind of neat. And so usually what I do is I just turn the knobs for the LFO wave, which is there's the shape knob and the time knob. The time and the shape of the LFO wave. So I can just record a note. And how much time do I have left? 8 minutes? And then, so I can turn down the time knob, turn on the volume, and it's longer. Or I can make it shorter. I can change the shape from that to that to go up, down. I can also record the knob turns as well. So I can record the knob turns, and then I don't even have to touch it. And then, so it will record for a measure. Yeah, it will record for a measure. And same with all the other Volcas. When you record the knob turns, it will start recording from when you turn the knob to a measure after you started. And so yeah. I hope this has been informative with Volcas so far. We're gonna go to the FM next. Fucking what's that? The transition button. I don't know why I did. The Volca FM is fucking crazy. I don't even understand it so far. But it came with this thing. This is basically what there's an algorithm knob on the on the Volca FM, and this basically just shows you what all 32 different algorithms are and how they patch the different knobs, I guess, and how different knobs do different things depending on the algorithm you have. It's beyond me. I just turn knobs. But the back is some other information. I can't remember what that is. The parameter list. Yeah, I don't really know what that's all about. I'm gonna take another dab. See, yeah, the Volcas also come with little handy reference guides, which is nice. I also have all the instruction manuals for the Chaos pads and the 505. I always read the manual before I use a new gear. And I try to keep the manual on hand usually. So Volca FM. Let me take this dab real quick. I shouldn't breathe into the microphone though. That's a big no. So I don't know if that I don't know how well that POV cam was working earlier. I wasn't even paying attention, but there's a lot of tiny knobs here. No, it's too early to sleep. Okay, I guess go. Sample wants me to talk about it now because I accidentally touched it. That's funny. So we were talking about the FM. Is one of the only, it's the only one that I have that has the keyboard, a ribbon controller with 2 rows, so you have the white and the black keys, and all of the other ones squish them both both of the black and white keys into like one row of keys. But the Volca FM has an actual keyboard layout where you have the black keys above the white keys. And so that's kind of cool. So I typically use the Volca FM as like a lead synth to like do like solos on top of like a jam that I've already have going, or do like a bass line. It is also one of the ones that doesn't have a step mode editor, but you can record longer than one measure. You think you can record 2 measures with the FM. You can also overdub like you can with the 505, which is kind of neat. But with the Volca FM can do that too. And it's polyphonic, and you have different options of poly, mono, or unison mode, whatever that means. It's one of the only polyphonic Volcas. See if I switch it to polyphonic. The keyboard's really hard to play because it's tiny. But yeah, so yeah, I can like record like a little measure or two. I don't know what anyways, yeah, recording with that one's a bit tricky. It's not as it's a bit more freeform and less quantized than the other Volcas. All the Volcas are like quantized as 16th notes, and but the Volca sample, the next one we're gonna talk about, is it has a swing knob, which I never use, but that is kind of interesting. It's a swing knob. It's not the real type of swing. As originally, I'm a trumpet player, so I grew up with jazz, and that's what most of my music knowledge comes from, is like jazz and classical music. It's not actual swing, but it does like the you can turn it. It goes from 0 to 75, and it basically just, I guess, decreases the or increases the time, or increases. I don't know. It moves the beat closer to the next beat. It basically, the more you turn it up, the more. So like if I have it set to like, let's see, like step mode. Yeah, so that's what the swing knob turned off all the way. If I turn it up, let's do something else. But it's also really hard to use because it only affects 16th notes. You can't like really do it with the 8th notes or quarter notes, or like those, because those are on the beat. You know, it only affects the offbeat one. And like, anyways, yeah, the sample, the OK Go sample. Who's after me, by the way? Who do I need to who do I need to rate after me? The OK Go sample has 100 samples from OK Go's. Oh, it's Toto Robin. Okay, I hope you don't mind if I talk a little bit longer about this. Okay, because I haven't really talked about the sample at all yet, but I'm gonna talk about it really shortly. It's got a lot of samples. There's 100 of them. There's a swing knob. There's a reverb knob. You can adjust the sample length and starting point. That's the thing I do a lot with these knobs here. You can't really see because I'm not using the POV camera anymore. But the radio. So yeah, I can play like this and let's do step mode. So yeah, knobs. I can also record these knob turns with the fucking, just like I was recording the other knob turns. I hope also, I have no idea how to use the 505 with this setup. I could probably like beatbox and with that and like not use the Volcas at all. But like if I'm using the Volcas, I have no idea what I'm doing with the loops in there, cause it's all like, you know what I mean? Cause it records what's being played from the Volcas as well as the microphone and everything else, cause everything's plugged into it. So it's hard to isolate tracks, I guess, because I'm not using an audio interface. And so that's my main issue with this setup. But I hope y'all know a little more about Volcas. They're cute little instruments and very portable and cheap. They also run on batteries. They're also currently plugged into a to outlet. But you're welcome, Actitech. I'm trying to think. I'm pretty sure I covered pretty much most of what I do in my jams. I just like turn knobs and record knob turns with the Volca sequencers. Oh hell yeah! I just got hype. Yeah, we're about to raid Toto, so. Oh, thank you. Nice to see you too, Alex and Yopo and everybody. Squirrel. We're gonna raid Toto Robin. I'm so excited to hear what she has to talk about. I'm typing and yeah, I just read the chat. We should raid. I was typing it in, and I was typing it in. What? Yeah. Just talking about synth audits? What? I'll see you all next time. I usually play Shrimp Sunday. I try to play every Sunday. We're gonna get real hype for Toto Robin. Yeah, thanks everybody for being here. See ya.